advantage of going to Barrett-Jackson is I know when they hammer that car, then it's mine. If I'm the last one to raise my hand and I'm the high bidder, it's my car. So it's not a waste of time. If I find what I want, and then you have a set number in your head that you're willing to pay, if if it hammers for what you're willing to pay, you bought it. Whereas Meekum and Leak and some of the other auctions, if just because I'm a high bidder doesn't mean I'm going to buy the car, because they're reserve auctions. And that's a safety net for the seller.
No, I think I may have taken a little bit of fun out of the video. I just bought a 64.5 Mustang convertible.
One of the cars here?
Yeah, no, it's not here.
Oh, it's not here.
Yeah, he bought it. He bought it about 4 months ago and just had a bunch of stuff redone on it. Still got some paint work we've got to do to it. But. Oh, I just found a guy that over here that is a friend of mine, and he's an avid car collector over in Longview, and he just came across a 64.5 Mustang convertible, and showed me some pictures of it, told me about it, so I just bought it from him. So I don't have to go to auction.
I know Joe. He's a car guy. He's a collector, very well known as a collector in the United States. So I know if he tells me it's a good car, that it's probably going to be. We're still waiting on him. He's going to bring it out to me, I think Thursday next week. And, then I'll get to see it. He said he's done a lot of stuff to it, getting it ready, because I think he was going to just turn around and sell it. But kind of pulled on him the same way it pulls on me to say, well, it's going to a good cause. So he didn't mind, selling it to me a whole lot cheaper than he could get for it at auction.
I had just mentioned to him, I usually see him out at Barrett-Jackson, and he didn't go this year either. And told him, I'm going to have to find a Raffle Car. And he said, oh, I've got the perfect one. And he said, I don't know what your budget is. And I told him, and he said, well, this was going to be a little less than your max budget. He said, sell it to me for what he had in it, which, hey, that's great. We talked about this before when we were looking online. Most of these classic cars, you just stumble into them. If you want good deals, you go to Barrett-Jackson, you're going to pay all the money for it. But when you stumble into them, that's the best way to think about it. So, and then if you stumble into them with a guy that you absolutely trust, all the best.
He's a neat guy, though. Neat guy. I saw a book that he wrote at the show. He had given one of them to one of the Mustang Club guys, and it was all I've ever learned about collecting cars, I think was the name of it. And by Joe Mulberry, his hardbound book, and it was hilarious. When I opened the book up, all the pages were blank. So, car collectors, and we're an odd group when we try and, it's the art of finding them is more fun sometimes than building. In my case, it's building. I like building them a lot more than I like driving.